Have you ever wondered how something as ordinary as a sleepless night could shift the destiny of an entire people? In the book of Esther, chapter 6, we find one of the most breathtaking stories of divine providence. A king tossing on his bed became the key to saving a nation from destruction. What looked like coincidence was actually the hidden hand of God at work. Tonight, we are going to walk through this story, moment by moment, and uncover how God can use even the smallest details to bring honor to his people. It was late at night in the palace of Persia. The golden lamps flickered against the walls. But King Ahasuerus could not find rest. His eyes were heavy, yet sleep would not come. Why? He had everything a king could ever desire: power, wealth, and comfort. Yet peace was far from him. What he did not know was that God was behind the curtain, stirring the heart of a king who did not even know him. To pass the long night, the king gave a command: "Bring the book of records. Read them to me." This was no accident. Of all the distractions he could have chosen, of all the scrolls that could have been opened, the servant read from a record that had been gathering dust. And in that scroll was the forgotten name of a man, Mordecai. Years earlier, Mordecai had uncovered a plot to assassinate the king. He had reported it, saving the king's life. But strangely, he was never rewarded. The act was recorded, but quickly forgotten. Yet that night, in the stillness of the palace, the story was read aloud. And as the words echoed through the room, the king sat up in surprise. "What honor and recognition has Mordecai received for this?" he asked. The answer stunned him. Nothing has been done. At that very moment, outside the palace, another man was wide awake: Haman. While Mordecai's name was being remembered, Haman was preparing a gallows 50 cubits high, eager to have Mordecai executed the next morning. Two men, two destinies, and one God orchestrating events behind the scenes. As dawn approached, Haman entered the king's court. He came to ask for Mordecai's death, but before he could open his mouth, the king asked him a question: what should be done for the man the king delights to honor? Haman's heart leapt. Who else could the king possibly want to honor but him? Pride blinded his eyes, and he painted the grandest picture of honor he could imagine. Let the man wear the king's royal robes. Let him ride the king's horse with the royal crest upon its head, and let the most noble prince lead him through the city streets, proclaiming before him, "Thus shall it be done to the man the king delights to honor." The king leaned forward and said, "Excellent. Go at once. Do all this for Mordecai the Jew who sits at the king's gate. Do not neglect a single thing you have recommended." In that instant, Haman's world collapsed. The very honor he had dreamed for himself was now placed upon his enemy. The gallows he had built for Mordecai would soon become his own downfall. Picture the scene. Mordecai, once ignored, now clothed in royal robes, mounted on the king's horse, paraded through the city with honor. And there was Haman, humiliated, holding the reins, forced to proclaim his enemy's greatness. What a divine reversal! The one who plotted evil became the instrument of honor. The forgotten man became the celebrated hero. This was not luck. This was not chance. This was God's timing. The same God who stirs kings in the night is the God who sees you where you are. The same God who remembers Mordecai is the God who has not forgotten you. When it feels like your good works are overlooked, when your faithfulness seems unseen, remember, God records every act, every prayer, every tear. At the right time, He will bring it to light. The story of Esther 6 teaches us that God is never late. He may seem silent, but He is always active. Even when His name is not mentioned, His fingerprints are all over the story. He works through sleepless nights, forgotten records, and unexpected reversals. What the enemy meant for evil, God will turn for good. Maybe you are in a season of waiting. Maybe you feel forgotten, overlooked, or even targeted by those who wish you harm. Take courage. Your season of divine honor is coming. The same God who lifted Mordecai will lift you. The same God who reversed Haman's plan will reverse every plot against your destiny. So I ask you today, do you believe God can turn things around for you? If you do, declare it boldly in the comments right now. My season of divine honor has come. And as you write it, let it be your declaration of faith. Like Mordecai, you may not know when or how, but trust that the God who never sleeps is working on your behalf. If this story blessed you, I invite you to like this video, share it with someone who needs encouragement, and subscribe to Scripture Plug for more powerful Bible stories told in a way that brings Scripture alive. Remain blessed.